When Neiman arrived, Powell told him he was going to execute the survivors. Blame it on rebels. Neiman argued with him while the unhurt journalist tried to stop his friend's bleeding. Powell wouldn't listen. High as a kite, pupils like pinholes, put his pistol to the man's head. Neiman stood back, took one swing with his rifle, held by the barrel, broke Powell's freckled neck. He drove the journalist to the hospital. Neiman showered under the hosepipe he had run from the rainwater tank on the roof when the water was cut off. Then he lay down on the hard bed, fell asleep thinking about all the other killings, the ones that were the means to the ends, other people's ends. The alarm was set for 5:30 p.m, but he woke before it sounded, showered again, dressed in his uniform of denims, T-shirt, gun rig, loose cotton jacket, left the building by the stairs. The lift didn't work, but even when it did, no one used it except as a lavatory or to shoot up. He walked with his right hand inside his coat, the .38 shrouded hammer colt out of its clip above his left hip. He stayed close to the inside wall. That way, you bumped head-on into dangerous men coming up. They always hugged the inside wall, and if you encountered them, then the quickest man won. Neiman didn't doubt for one instant that he would be the quickest. The car was waiting at the curb, engine running, an old Mercedes, dents everywhere, rust at the bottom of the doors, no hubcaps. The driver was smoking a cigarette, looking around at the street. It was crowded, a third-world street full of shouting hawkers, idlers, street boys, garishly made-up prostitutes, black illegal immigrants from all over Africa, the locals called makwere-kwere, interlopers who eyed their surroundings warily. This was the fringe of the old business district of Johannesburg, Hillbrow, a suburb long abandoned by all the whites who could afford to move to more secure areas. Not secure areas, only less dangerous areas. Nowhere was secure. Not even buildings with dogs and razor wire and 4 kinds of alarms and round-the-clock security. It had never occurred to Neiman to move. He had no possessions he valued. He had been looking after himself since he was 15. Didn't care where he lived. He couldn't sleep for more than a few hours unless he was physically exhausted. What did it matter where he slept? Zeke saw him coming, reached across and unlocked the door. Neiman got in. "Rosebank," he said. "You always look so fucking clean," said Zeke. He took the vehicle into the street. No one driving the car would mistake it for an old Mercedes, which it wasn't, except for the body. The driver's full name was Ezekiel Mkane. His father had been a policeman, a servant of the apartheid state, and Zeke had grown up in a police compound, a member of a client class, no respect from whites, utter loathing and contempt from blacks. A smart boy, good at languages, a reader. Zeke had nowhere to go. He joined the army, put in 16 years, took in 3 bullets, 2 exited, 1 extracted, and shrapnel, some bits still there. "That's because I'm white," said Neiman. He had known Zeke for a long time. "You're not all that white," said Mkane. "Bit of ancestral tan." "That's the Greek part of me. The Afrikaner part's pure white. You Kafirs get cheekier every day." "Yeah, boss, but we're in charge now." "We? Forget it. Money's in charge. Took me a long time to understand that. Money's always in charge." Neiman's mobile rang. It was Krista who ran the office. "After Mrs. Shawn," she said. "Jan Smuts, flight 701, arriving 8:45 p.m. And Mr. Delamott and his personal assistant, whatever that fucking means." "His travelling screw, that's what it means," Neiman said. "Yeah, well, at the British Airways desk to the Plaza, Santon. He had a bad experience in a taxi last time he was here." Neiman repeated the details. "Right," said Krista. "Then it's 2 restaurant pickups, both late. They've got your number. Zeke's due to knock off at 11. Can he stay on a couple of hours?" They were out of the inner city, in dense traffic, heading for the northern suburbs. "In a hurry tonight?" Neiman said to Zeke. "Couple of hours, probably." "Some people have plans, you know." "What about you? Double time?" "Double time." Zeke raised.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.